sometimes it's all about the intent, and sometimes it's all about listening to people. And be it our colleagues, be it our friends, be it our students, I think if we can listen and listen with intent, say things that come from the genuine intent of helping someone with some bit of confidence in them, I think it can do wonders. This is something that happened with me in 2017. I moved to another city in India. And just to give you context, the north of India and the south of India, and across actually all parts of India, they have very different cultural contexts. And moving to the south of India from the north of India was in itself an experience that I thought I want to have. And the language is different, the way people operate is very different from the north of India, actually. So then I moved in and I go into a school, and there I am trying to understand how lives work here. And I'm given the duty of being a homeroom in charge. So basically a class teacher to take care of the grade 11s and the 12s because the numbers were small. And as I'm trying to grapple with that, and I'm told there are a couple of students, these are the good students. There are these students who are not so great. And then I'm told about this one particular student who is very disruptive, rude, doesn't come to school on time, doesn't bother responding, nothing, So a very, very grim picture is painted already. And here I am thinking that, oh, I have to deal with a lot. And then in that school, there is a mentor and a mentee program. So each teacher is allocated a couple of students under them as mentees. And, you have to have conversations, help them organize, basically help them with all of these things in life. And surprise, surprise, I'm given that student, let's call him X right now. And I'm scared because I don't know what is coming my way. I might be packing my bags before this year. I don't know what is going to happen. And I meet that student for that one day. And, firstly, of course, he's not coming on time. He's not submitting work and issues are starting again. And then I meet him and we have a chat. And I still remember the context of the chat, like in the sense where it happened. It happened right in the middle of that floor. And we started talking and he said, I don't know what's happening, but things are not right. And I probed into it a little more. And I'm not a qualified therapist, counselor, nothing. But I knew I wanted to just listen to him that day. And he said, things are not okay at home. And I had heard some things happening, but of course I didn't want to make my judgment. At least I was trying consciously not to judge before he said something, or at least not make a judgment at all. And I heard him that day, and it was a good conversation. It was one of those conversations that, we have to pep students up and, to make them slightly more comfortable when they're not, it's a part of our job, right? And the conversation gets over in an hour and it happens. And I go back to my classes because for us, one batch of students goes, the other batch of students come. But for them, we are the only class that they do. So basically, for me, that's one of those good conversations that I've had. I don't remember the content of it even now. Like I scratch my head, like I was just trying to remember even before the session started, what was that conversation? And I don't remember. And that's just one conversation for an hour. And then life goes on again, slightly better, but something is still not right, but slightly better. He's trying to come on time and so on and so forth. And boom, one day I come to my class. I come to the staff room. I open my computer and there's an email from the mother. And the mother says, I want to see you urgently. Oh, well, I was like, hell is going to break loose. I have no idea what happened, right? I might have just messed something up so much. I was ready to pack my bags, not like I'd unpacked much anywhere because I just moved. So I thought, oh, I'm going to pack my bags and go back moving. I'm going back. Let me look for schools already. And I go up to the principal and I say, listen, the mother's written to me and this is what's happened and this is what the context is. She said, okay, let's go meet him. Let's see when we meet her. Let's see what happens. The lunch area, she comes in. I try to dress the best as I can because, well, I thought that will make some impact. If she's angry, she might just get calm. But not that will help much. But anyway, but then I go in and she says, you had a conversation with my son. I said, yes, I did. And she said, what did you say? I said, I don't remember. But she said that, I don't know what you said, but he came back home and he said that there is this new homeroom teacher we have got, Mr. Sumit, and I've had a chat with him. Give me the phone. And he picks up the phone. He goes and speaks to his father for about 1.5 hours when he hasn't spoken to him in 1.5 years. And he hadn't spoken to him, and he goes back and speaks to him. And she says, the kind of things that he's told me, he hasn't said in the last 2 years. So I don't know what you said, but something struck him right. And then the father's out of the country, and he speaks to me and he says, you have no idea how many experts we have tried. I remember that statement verbatim. He said, you have no idea how many experts we have tried, but he doesn't want to talk to me. But, he spoke to me that day, and the only thing I was thinking is, who is this Sumit? We have to go meet him. He spoke to me, and the one thing that happened after that for me was that I realized, and this is my nugget actually, is that sometimes it's all about the intent, and sometimes it's all about listening to people. And be it our colleagues, be it our friends, be it our students, I think if we can listen and listen with intent, say things that come from the genuine intent of helping someone with some bit of confidence in them, I think it can do wonders.